today we have a workshop and we will share how to boost the brand awareness and sales with the SEO. And at the end of the lesson, hopefully we would be able to share with you how to learn the basic of SEO and probably master the keyword research on page optimization and link building. And you will be learning some of the tools that we have been using, and we will share you the result of those tools as well. And also we would like to share with you how we track the progress of the SEO process and how we will be doing the optimization. So just to let you know about myself, so I'm the founder and digital marketing coach of Happytime. Happytime is an award-winning platform. We have about 50 trainers, and they are all professional in their fields. So Happytime is based in Hong Kong, and currently we are expanding overseas to Australia, UK, Taiwan, and other countries. I myself have been working in a reputable 4A advertising agency and listed media companies and charities, online e-commerce platform, and other startup company as well. And I'm graduate from the University of Western Sydney and the University of South Australia in Australia with a bachelor degree in commerce, major in marketing, and also I have a master degree in corporate communication. And currently I'm a member of Google Ad Advisor. At the same time, I am a Hong Kong U-based digital marketing guest lecturer. Okay, now for SEO, it have a few benefits. Why? First of all, you would be able to draw traffic to your website, which is if you have a search ranking on Google or Yahoo or Bing, and people see your result, then they probably will be able to click on your link and to your website. So it will bring traffic to your website. And secondly, there will be chances that after they visited the website, and they will probably have some engagement with the website. The engagement could be watching the video or clicking on some link to see more of your pages, or they will be like filling up the forms, or they will be like purchasing your products. Those are the events which will be considered as conversions, and probably they would ultimately purchase your product or services. And apart from the conversion and traffic, the presence of the search results in search in Google or Yahoo would probably give you a good presence and reputation in the market. Just imagine if you type in sports shoes, if Nike or Adidas or other sports shoes, they would not be able to appear in the page one. They would be pretty difficult to explain, if they are a well-known brand, right? So if you work as a company who want to have a presence or have some kind of market reputation, these are the area that you need to be really good at, because you don't want your competitor to be ahead of you. You want to be a part of the games that you will be able to drive. So these are the brand exposure as well, because a lot of keyword they would have a lot of impressions, okay, and would be able to drive you a lot of click through. So in this area, if you're doing good on SEO, you'll be able to have a good brand exposure as well. And last but not least is the PR. What it means is that if you have some media or some bulletin board, they have already covered you in their story or on their forum, then you probably will be able to see the story in the SEO as well, right? So some are good and some are bad. If you have some dark or black material, and you would be probably be exposed as well. So as today, we would like to give you a brief definition of SEO. So SEO, it means that search engine optimization is a process. Okay, the key thing is this is a process. It's an ongoing process. So once you have done it, it's going to be like carry on, and then you would need to be optimize it. Okay, and it consists of technical configuration and content relevance and link popularities, which the pages can be easily found and it will be relevant and popular in those search queries. As a result, the search engine will be rank your page, okay? And the goal of SEO is to improve the quality and the quantity of traffic to your website through the online changes, okay? For the quality, it means that after they land on your page, the audience will be able to be tracked on their movement or their behavior, such as the engagement time, or if they have done anything on your website or any events, okay? For the quantity, it means that how many traffic will be able to visit your website on a daily basis. For some of the really popular keyword, it could be meaning 1,000 or 10,000 or even more traffic per month. Okay, just for a single keyword, it would have a lot of traffic. And also, if you have a strong SEO strategy, will attract the attention of prospective customers and bring them into your sales funnel, which is really important because SEO would be able to drive sales. Okay, this is why you are here, probably, right? Okay. So I just give you a very quick example of how we can achieve in, for example, Happytime as a pretty new website, right? So in 2022, we have in half a year, we have 2,000 clicks, 52,000 impressions, and 1,000 keyword, 4% click-through rate, and 21% traffic driving through SEO. Okay. Now, maybe you will be curious on, probably how do we have any process of SEO, right? How do we go and approach SEO, and this is I would say quite a standard process because we will need to be starting with the keyword selection. There are a lot of different keywords, and the first thing you need to think about is what is the keyword that you want to do, right? And so on that regard, we have got a lot of tools that we can help you to come up with the right keyword for your content. And once we found the keyword, we will be start to creating the content in terms of like text, articles, copy, video, pictures, wherever, right? So much so you can rank on the Google, right? And after that, you will be able to put up the content onto the web page, or you put the content onto the YouTube or any other channels that you want to rank. And there are other tools as well to help you to do the job. Like Yoast SEO is one of the tools that you can be used on WordPress, which will help you to communicate the content with Google. And when you do the design, like if you're using some web page builder like Elementor, then you will probably be able to put in some parameters to show to the Google. For example, how important is the headline, and then Google will know which headline is more important, things like that. Okay. And finally, there will be a section called content maintenance, which means that you will be able to refresh and update your content regularly. Okay. For those content who are on the website for a long time without any update, it will be like falling to a lower SEO. So if we can update the content, it will be keep as fresh as possible. Then you will keep the position at least. And there are some consideration on the keyword selection. One is the traffic and volume, and secondly is the SEO difficulties. Also, we would like to know the content relevancy and also the engagement. Okay, so I would like to bring you to come to a tools which I think it will be worth for you to know. Okay, this is called Semrush. If you type Semrush, SEMRUSH, you will probably be able to search for this website. I already logged in, and I have already have a page here, which I can probably tell the performance of my website and, probably with some other competitor as well. So I just give our company Happytime as an example, right? So from this research, they found about 94 organic keywords, okay? And the organic traffic is about 60. And the paid keyword there are 5, and the paid traffic is about 71. And there are about 25 reference domain, and the authority score is 15, okay? So for a new website, your authority score is probably 0, okay? If you have a higher authority score, that means your SEO is doing better, and you have a higher chance of ranking higher. Now, also, if you have a keyword, you would like to know the search volume, you can go to the keyword overview here, right? Just for example, right, I will be interested about yoga mattress, okay? So let's say I'm selling the yoga mattress, and I would like to know if this is the right keyword or how many people are actually searching for it. And here I can type in the market. For example, I'm interested in Hong Kong, okay? And then I search for it. So now, as you see, this is not a very popular keyword. It only has like 10 in Hong Kong, and globally it's only 2,100, okay? This is not a very popular keyword. And here you can see the keyword breakdown in different countries, okay? And the cost per click as well here. Now, if you, in that case, then yoga mattress is not a very good search result, right? So instead, I search for other things like what? Like smartwatches. Do you like smartwatches? Okay, I try. Okay, smartwatches is much more popular, right? You see there are 2.4 thousand, which means 2,400 search volume just in Hong Kong. And the difficulty is only 13%, which is quite easy, right? Not difficult. And globally, it has a 2.8 million search results. And it is really popular, like in countries like India or Indonesia here, okay? And this keyword has an indent called informational, which means that people are generally looking for information about smartwatch. They are not actually want to buy this. They just want to know more about smartwatch. So they are searching for information. And below is the trend, is like a monthly trend of the search traffic. And here, cost per click is only 0.14, which means that if you buy a Google ad, and probably you would pay 0.14 US dollar, which means that about $1 Hong Kong, which is very cheap, okay? And then there's also competitive density is 1, and as is pretty not difficult, okay? And also you will see there are some ideas, keyword ideas like smartwatch, kids smartwatch, or Samsung smartwatch, or G-Shock smartwatch. These are the variants of your original keyword, all right? And when you have a long keyword like G-Shock smartwatch or Huawei smartwatch, then this keyword, you can click on it and take a look at it, right? And you see, right? For example, this is the G-Shock smartwatch, right? The volume is only 210, so it's not much, right? But here, the indent is changed to navigational and transactional. What it means that people, when they do the search, they probably will come across this as a related search. So they will probably navigate on this search and then find out more about this. On the other hand, it is also a transactional, meaning that when people type in G-Shock smartwatch, they probably want to buy this product, okay? So if you are like G-Shock, you will probably like to buy this keyword as well, okay? The cost is only 24 cents. So I will give another example, right? Electric car, okay. Now, if you type in electrical car, that means that it would have 1.6K on the search volume. It is not really big, right? Okay. However, you see the difficulty is 70%, which means a lot of advertisers are competing on this keyword. And this keyword is both informational and commercial, which means that people are looking for information, and at the same time, they would be probably considering to buy the product as well. Okay, and the trend here, you see there's a growing trend, and the cost per click is it's not expensive, it's only 60 cents. And what are the variants or other variables like BMW electrical car, Benz electrical car, and also Mercedes-Benz electrical car? Okay, so if you are like competing in the electrical car industry, then you probably would be able to work on this SEO strategy as well based on this information. Okay, so as Semrush is not really expensive, it only costs you like 1,000 per month. So if you are really serious about SEO and you are doing a lot of keyword like every month, you know, like agency, you know, they would have these tools with the company. Okay, and also I would like to show you an example, which is you don't need to pay anything for the keyword search. Okay, this is called the Google Ad account, right? So if you haven't got any Google Ad account yourself, you can just type in Google Ad account, and then you can start to create one for yourself, for you as an individual or for your company. So once you create a Google Ad account, you will probably have a if you have a professional version, that you probably have the same this interface as you see on this computer screen. Okay, and then you go to tools here and search for keyword planner. Okay, so again, I would type in, for example, electrical car, and see what would be the results. So here, actually, you can define the market. Okay, now I'm set it as Hong Kong. If you have other market, you can add it as well. So for electrical car, you have like 1,600 like monthly searches. Okay, and it is like, you know, raising sharply, you know, in the last couple of months. So there are like 85% 3-month change, and for the year-to-year change, it's like 50%. So this is a rising popular keyword, and the competition is low, and the cost per bid, you know, in Hong Kong dollar is about $3 to $30. Okay, and what are the other alternative keyword that you probably will be consider is like BMW i3, KIA, Volkswagen, or Lexus. Okay, so if you are like a car producer and if you want to do the SEO or advertising, then you probably will go for this keyword. But you know, when you compare Google Ad to Semrush, Google Ad has less keyword idea. You know, Semrush has a much longer list. That's why if you want to have a longer list of keyword idea, you will probably go for Semrush. But if you just want to have a try, you could probably find the idea here, you know. Okay, so if you go for another one here, you can type it, let's say smartwatch again, and then try to see the results. Okay, smartwatch 2,400, which is the same as the data from Semrush, if you can remember. And the 3-month change is negative 70%, and the year-to-year change is the same. And the competition is very high, and the advertising cost is lower. All right, and these are the alternative Xiaomi smartwatch, things like that. Okay, so these are some of the example. You can come up with the right keyword, and also you can also look at some of the keyword in a bigger trend, like Google trend. Okay, say for example, if you've got a very new idea, okay, and you would like to know if this is something popular in the search. So you would type in Google search, and you can type in your product here. Okay, so let's say I'm interested about AI, you know. So let's say AI apps. Let's say I'm going to try to develop a AI apps and see whether it is popular. Okay, so I type in here and see if people are searching for AI apps. Now this is for past 12 months, and this is for Hong Kong only. Okay, so actually, as you see here, this keyword AI apps is not very popular. All right, it's just average or pretty low as if I can to look at the trend, it's not really popular. So if I want to change to something different, I go for smartwatch again and see what's the trend. Okay, you see smartwatch is much more popular, it's on a high side of this interest over time. Okay, so if I'm a producer of smartwatch, then I know this product is pretty enjoying a very high popularity. Let's say if I want to change the market, I want to take a look at a certain market. Let's say it's Singapore. Okay, so I type in Singapore, and I found that it is also quite popular, but not as popular as in Hong Kong. What about Indonesia? Okay, I type in Indonesia. It is quite popular. What about Africa? So if you have a big market, a worldwide market, then you probably need to analyze your market individually instead of just to go for the worldwide trend, right? So when you type in your market, then you start to look at the result for it. So for South Africa, this is a pickup here, So with this Google trend, you will be able to find this product popularity in terms of search, globally. So with all these tools, you will be able to have a feel of the competition and also the interest of the keyword. Okay, so now we go to the second part, which is how we're going to create the relevant content, right? As I said, once you have picked the keyword, then what you need to do is come up with the right content, right? You probably need to write the content yourself, or you probably need to write the content with the help of professional or AI or other production company, right? So it depends how serious and how much resources you put on doing the SEO. SEO is a process, but it means that you need to put effort to creating the relevant content and probably quality content, I would say, because if your content is not quality, then you're probably not able to achieve any results. Okay, so again, this will be another session if we need to to able to find how we're going to come up with the right content. But just to demonstrate, right, I already give you just to show you a demonstration. For example, we have a web page here. This is the backend of the web page. All right, I'm using Elementor, and this is the backend of the WordPress website, and this is how we're going to show you here. Is that when you design the web page here, for example, you will have a head, okay, and the head in here you can see there's a kind of like HTML tag, right, and that is a choice of H1, H2, H3, and then H6, right? Here is very important because the higher the ranking, the more important is the headline. This is the message you will send to Google, right? So for every design page, you would only choose one headline. So on this case, we have chosen this headline, basic vocal training as H1, okay? So let's say if I type in basic vocal training, you will probably, this is the search result you want to get, okay? So I type this headline and check if this is and check the result, okay? And fortunately, we are doing quite well. We are listed on the second page, all right? Let's say I take out this basic and just the vocal training. What will be the result? Okay, we're still in the first page, but a little bit down in the middle, like 5th place or 6th place, okay? So this is a very important thing to learn, is that you need to find a keyword which show in H1 in the web page, and the rest could be H2, H3, it depends, but usually you only have one H1. Okay. This is one thing. The other thing is that when you have a picture, okay, for example, we have a picture here. This is the picture, right? Okay, and in this picture, when you input it, you'll see we will always have a title, caption, description, and these are the information that you need to fill in, right? Why? Because if you don't have this information filled in here, you would not be able to find the search result in the image search. Okay, so if you type in the information that, like the title, the caption, or description, then Google would be able to know what is the content of the pictures, and they will be able to rank your pictures. So this is a little tips. You can actually rank your picture quite easily, because a lot of people, they forget to do this part. Okay, and also I think it is important that we would be able to find the speed of the website, the web page. Okay, so why is the speed important? Because if your speed is very slow, then it probably take like 5 or 3 or 10 seconds to load even one page. Then your visitor will just go away, right? And then you have a very low SEO score, because the engagement time is probably very, very short, and there's a term called bounce back, which means that the visitor, they go to your web page and then they go away in less than 30 seconds without clicking to another page. Okay, if you have a page which has only like engage a user less than 30 seconds, then it probably will has a very low SEO score. So how do we find the speed of the web page, right? There's a few tools here. Just to give you an example, if you type in website speed test, you'll feel there are a few like page speed insight. This is from Google. The second one is called Pingdom, and the third one is called GT Matrix. So you can try any of these. For example, I would like to try Pingdom. Okay, and then you type in your web page here, and then this is a test from, like, for example, is from Tokyo, and you start the test, right? Okay, and then it will show the result very soon. Okay, here you go. This is the result. So it has a performance, like what's the grading? 89 for B grade, and the loading time is 1.78 seconds. Okay, and the page size is about 4 megabytes. Okay, and this is the results. And it has a breakdown, like your image has 2.6 megabytes, fonts 1 megabyte, and the HTML code 199 KB, and the script is 112 KB, things like that. Okay, so you probably know the content size by content type here, and also you have a roughly idea of the score. Normally, if you have a loading time less than 2 seconds, which is acceptable, right? If you have like 1.2 seconds or 1 second, which is really good. Okay, for example, if I type in Apple, right? Because Apple is always some of the best website that we can possibly think of, right? Because they have the best engineers and people, right? So let's see what happens to Apple. Okay, here's the result. Apple is not doing too great, 78 on C, but the loading time is really quick, 1 second, right? And the page size is 9.9 megabytes, which is pretty big. Okay, but they are doing very well on the loading time, because, as I said, 1.2 seconds is really good, and they are achieving like 1 second. Okay, so they are very fast website. Just so you can test your website here by yourself, and then you found the result here. This is free. Okay, so I think this is very important, because a lot of people, they are using mobile to access the web page. Okay, so if you have a quick and accessible website, it is certainly will help the SEO score. Okay, and also as I said, there are some tools to help you on the SEO, right? So I just give you an example here, right? This is the backend of the web page, the same web page of the vocal training, right? And then we have a tool here called Yoast. The Yoast SEO has a free version. If you are using WordPress, you can just install this plugin onto your dashboard, okay? And then once you install the Yoast SEO, you have an interface here. The interface gives you something to fill in, okay? Why do you have to fill in? Because you need to tell Google or Yahoo what is the key phrase here, okay? And then you probably would like them to show what are the results. You know, if you have a result page like this, what are the titles you want to show and what are the description you want to show, right? And then this is slung. This is one that you create for the URL. And then the meta description. The meta description is very important because this is the area that you need to tell Google a brief summary of your web page. It will be like 60 to 160 words. Okay, you don't need to type a lot of words, but you need to show them a very key and succinct summary of your web page. Okay, you can do it using some AI tools, or you can type it by yourself. You know, and then this is the SEO analysis that actually Yoast SEO will give you a lot of hint how good you are doing with your content. Okay, so for the red dots, these are the like alerts or the area that you need to improve. And then there's something that we have done right. For example, the image is good, the key phrase is good, you know, the SEO title width is good, things like that. So you will be able to find what are the areas you can improve on your content, you know, and these are the things that you can improve the SEO content. And they also have premium SEO analysis, which means that with these tools that will probably go a little bit more deeper on how you're going to help on SEO. Just to give you a little bit background, the cornerstone content, which means that if this article is really important, you turn on the cornerstone content, they will see this as a very important piece of content. Okay. And for the advanced tools that you can actually, you can make this page not searchable, which means that if you click no here, should search engine follow links on this page? If you click no, then Google would not be able to search this page. For some reasons, you don't want people to search on this page, you can click here. Okay. And also on the right-hand side, you can see we have a called feature image. This feature image, when you send out the link, this feature image will be seen on your link. Okay, so for every single page, you will have a feature image attached with it. Okay, so these are the technical aspects that you need to be able to do on the web page, on the search engine, and also on this technical thing. You need to fill in the information so that Google or Yahoo will know about your content. Okay. And also after a while, right, you will be able to actually to do something for like optimization. Okay. How do you do optimization? You need to use the tool called Search Console. What's that mean? Search Console is a free tools which is you can just to create an account with a Google account or Google email or just an ordinary email, right? Once you create an account, then you probably will be able to see the traffic performance of your website. And most importantly, it will show you the search keyword performance. For example, after I've done my SEO on a certain keyword, then I would probably see the result here, okay? Here, you can set the dates. And for example, right, I type in like 12 months, okay? Then it will show you how many clicks they've got in these 12 months and how many impressions you've got here and the average click-through rate and the average position, okay? So these are very important because, as I said, you got exposure through the impression, right? You got clicks, and then you got traffic, all right? And these are the keywords that you are successfully be able to rank on Yahoo or on Google, okay? So these are like a result sheet that what you have got here, okay? So you can take a look at each keyword and you'll find the result of how they appear on the search results, in the pages, in the countries, on the devices, and on the appearance, okay? So one important thing is that if you have a page which has been updated or it is a new page, you can type in the URL here. For example, I type in the URL here, and then they have inspection results. If you have a tick, that means that you are okay. You know, for example, this URL is on Google, and the page indexing is indexed successfully, and also the mobile usability is okay. HTTPS is okay, breadcrumb is okay, FAQ is okay, site link is okay. You know, if you have problem, like a certain pieces is not have an issue, then you need to fix it. Okay. And also you can always request indexing. All right. What it means that if you request indexing, then Google will put your page in priority queue. Then your page will probably be crawled in a shorter time period. Okay. For example, for us, it could be crawled like 24 hours, you know, after we do the request indexing. If you didn't do this, you just let Google to crawl your page naturally, then it probably take a month, a week, I don't know how long. It depends on their schedule. So if you want to have a fast turnaround on letting Google know that your page has been updated or your page has been created, then you will need to type in the URL here. Also, if you want to know a little bit of the page experience, which is very important, because if you have a good page experience, then your SEO score will be higher. If you have a low page experience, then your SEO score will be poor, okay? Now, they divided the core web vitals for desktop and for the mobile, okay? For the HTTPS is always, if your website is using HTTPS, then it will be good, right? For this case that we have some mobile, right? So I can take a look at what is the problem. Like they have identified issues 126 web page, which the issue is the LCP issue longer than 4 seconds, which means that the largest content paint is too long, right? But I already started a validation. Okay, if you type in the validation, that means that you will ask Google to validate again of this issue. Okay, they will check for like 28 days. So they would like to know, they will probably know the result after that, you know, then they will tell you if this issue continue or that has already been resolved. So this is very important because Search Console is coming from Google and they give you a warning. That means that they are highlighting it and give you a yellow card, right? So you need to be taken seriously if you have a problem here. Okay, you need to be able to find the problem and you need to fix it, okay? They won't tell you how to fix it. You just need to fix it. So in that case, you either fix it with a technical expert or you can, you need to find like a SEO consultant to help you to do that. Or if you are good enough on the technical terms, you can do it by yourself. But here, this is some area that you will get the message. And you can see if you are doing like an e-commerce site, they will probably show you, you know, do you have problem with the snippets or the merchant listing information as well? And you can also look at the breadcrumbs or FAQ or some other things that, you know, if you have some problem, it will be listed here. So as you see, Search Console is a good tool that you can use to actually to track on your performance of your keywords. And this is what I call the ongoing process. Just for your information, probably I will spend like every day, I will spend like 5 minutes to take a look at these results. So I would have a feel of how the website is doing. You know, we have like a website of over 2,000 pages. So, and obviously I need to take a look at it, you know, and see if there's a problem with the website. Okay. So these are the area that you need to be able to master on the SEO. So these are the area that is developing very quickly. So I would expect that after like 3 months or 6 months, there are another people, they could come up with a lot of content through these AI tools. And then the challenge is that how your content will be ranked online, right? Compared with the other AI user. The competition is how you're going to be creating quality content instead of just creating content. Okay, so just to have final wrap up that for our classes, if you are interested, we actually have a full digital marketing courses. Yes, the course will be in Cantonese. Okay, we will actually, as I said, our courses will be in local language, Cantonese, but also we are launching to overseas. So we have also English classes in the future. But for now, we have the class is in Cantonese. It will be like it has a physical class, and also it can be like Zoom class as well. So like if a physical class, we have one in the Wan Chai. But if you choose to use Zoom, it's okay. We can accept Zoom class. And we have like a certificate. After you finishing 70% of the classes, we'll give you a certificate, which help you to find the job as well. Okay. So for these courses, we will give you one domain, possibly a domain for your own benefits. Okay. You can create your own domain, and then we'll use the skill here to develop the web page, and we'll do SEO, we'll do advertising, we'll do the analytic, So you have a very good experience of how you start up with the digital strategy yourself, and then your application will be able to be shown to the employer, or you'll be able to be shown to your business, And so the course here, I will give you a more detail about the course afterwards. So if you're interested, you can return the message on the WhatsApp. So thank you very much for your time here, and hopefully you can learn something out of it, and I will see you again if we have courses in the future. Thank you. So it's very nice to have you today, and hopefully we'll see again. Bye-bye.